Hello,
You are still
everybody.
here?
I think Carsten is with us here as well.
Yeah, hi, I'm here. So welcome to ITiCSE 2021, hopefully in Paderborn. I don't know how Michael or Michalis made it possible that Paderborn turned at the in the middle of the screen at the most wanted place. I'm not sure what will be next year. I hope we are able to meet in person, but at least we want to give you a virtual impression of Paderborn, and I hand over to Felix to introduce you to that.
Just to say that I didn't make anything. This was just because people wrote that.
Okay.
So the frequency, depending on the frequency of a city, the cloud was becoming larger. So because a lot of people wrote about that, this is why it was centered and so large.
Nice.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much. I hope you see my screen and see the right one. You should see a YouTube video. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Once again, from my point of view, thank you very much for organizing ITiCSE this year. I think there were many people who thought, thank God it's not us in this year. And you managed really, really well to create a wonderful conference. And we hope that in Paderborn next year we will be able to maybe do it in a more normal way again, but maybe draw something from this year. I think there were many interesting ideas we learned about this year. Yeah, you all wrote Paderborn, or many of you wrote that. But I'm not sure if everybody even knows where Paderborn is and what Paderborn is. Because of that, we've created a short video for you, which shows you where ITiCSE in 2021 will take place. And I'll show that to you now. With this video, we would like to welcome you to ITiCSE 21 in Paderborn, Germany. Never heard of it? Let's find out. This is a map of Germany. And this here is the federal state of North Rhine-Westphalia, and here is Paderborn. There are cities you might know, such as Dortmund, Düsseldorf and Cologne, and Kassel in Hesse and Hanover in Lower Saxony. Those are in the area. Paderborn, as the name says, is the place where the Pader is born. This is the Pader. And this also is the Pader, as is this, and this, and this. You find the Pader in many places in Paderborn. There are 200 springs of the Pader, and all that area of the Pader springs is a nice place to be. Like here, attention! You always must keep in mind that there are many cyclists in Germany. This again is part of the Pader springs. The area of the Pader springs is an area in Paderborn where you find many places to sit down and just relax, or to have a drink or have something to eat. This also is the Pader, but seen from a window of one of the seminar rooms which we have available for our conference. This is the very room. A working group can take place in this room, as it can in this room. And here, Carsten is still trying to figure out where things belong. This is the Freiraum, an area to sit down, have a coffee, and also the area where the catering will be. If you wanted, you could even have a presentation in this room. Let's have a look at the venue from the outside.
Here we see two buildings, and those are the two buildings where the conference will take place. But let Jochen Viehoff, the director of the Heinz Nixdorf Museumsforum, explain.
Yeah, a warm welcome to the Heinz Nixdorf Museumsforum here in Paderborn, which is indeed the largest computer museum worldwide. And it's a pleasure to welcome all of you to this venue where your conference will take place next year. So you see on my left-hand side the Department of Computer Science and the Heinz Nixdorf Institute, and the main building, which is indeed the former headquarters of the Heinz Nixdorf Computer Company, which was reopened as the largest computer museum worldwide in 1996.
Jochen Viehoff, of course, is proud to have the world's largest computer museum in Paderborn. So let's have a look inside and see what can be seen in the exhibition.
Hello, my name is Pepper.
The main exhibition of the museum shows the history of the computer, but also the history of the techniques which led to the computer, like calculating machines, for example. Here I am trying to work that out and calculating something on that machine, and works like a charm. This exhibit is a mechanical loom which is controlled by a kind of punched tape. And here Carsten and I are trying to find out how to work this accumulator of the ENIAC. But we should really read the instructions. Here Carsten and Lea are programming. Doesn't work yet, and now it works, and look at that. Aren't they cute? The exhibition takes place on the upper floors of the building, and on the ground floor there is plenty of space for our conference. This is the main auditorium where the keynotes can take place, and the opening of course will also take place. And there are a number of conference rooms which at the moment, due to the corona pandemic, are only sparsely equipped with chairs, which will change till next year, we hope. And here is another one, which also normally has more chairs in it. And if you look out of the window, you see the Pader again. It is behind those trees you see there. In front of the museum there's this nice fountain where you can meet, but if you need a little more quiet and some nature to relax, you can go to the Pader Lake, which is right next to the two buildings. There you find a nice cafe where you can have something to eat and something to drink, and you find quite a lot of nature. What you see there is again the building we were in first. Let's speak about transportation for a moment. You can go from one place to the other with these things, or by bike, or in Paderborn you can almost always use a bus. We have a good bus system in Paderborn. This nice path can lead you to the city center, to the area where the Pader springs, and there you can of course have a relaxing beer as we are having here. This is the Marienplatz, and this is the City Hall. Right next to the City Hall we have Neuer Platz, the new square. This is also the place where the City Theatre is located, the building in front of us now. The building that comes into view now, of course, is the Cathedral of Paderborn. here from the Cathedral Square, or from the other side, having part of the Pader Springs in front of it. They are everywhere in Paderborn. So this is the cathedral, and this nice building is the library. The cathedral is worth a visit. It has a cloister, which by itself, of course, is interesting to see. But if you then go through this door, you come to a place where there is a special window. See it there, that window. That window is the three hairs window. And what's special about that window? You should see it in many places in Paderborn, like here, for example. And it shows three hairs and 3 ears, but still every hair has 2 ears. And you see it also here on our logo for the conference. The ITiCSE 21 logo has this 3 hairs motif in it. We hope that with this video we have uncovered Paderborn for you, at least partially, and are looking forward to welcoming you to ITiCSE 21 in Paderborn, Germany.
Yeah, thank you very much.